This is CBS 46 News at 6. Getting results.
And on this Memorial Day, the Georgia National Guard honoring our fallen soldiers with a flyover across Metro Atlanta. Good evening. Thank you for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Alicia Roberts. This is a day we pay tribute to the soldiers who served and sacrificed. We will show you how Metro Atlanta is observing the day. But first, there are storms in our area. Some of them could be severe. We want to get straight over to Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez for the latest radar track. Jennifer.
Yeah, and luckily none of the storms have been severe thus far, but we could see some gusty winds and some heavy downpours. Rain just started within the last 2 minutes at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. That's what you're looking at right now. You can see the raindrops on the camera lens. We're seeing some gusty winds and some heavy downpours right now at Hartsfield-Jackson International. Temperatures are in the mid 80s, but now that it started raining, those temperatures will come down pretty quickly. And we've seen quite a bit of rainfall, almost 7/10 of an inch of rain since midnight. A lot of that happened overnight. Here's a look at radar right now. Most of you are dry, and it's either feast or famine. We're seeing a lot of dry spots, but certainly some areas of heavy rain as well. South of the city near Peachtree City, some areas of heavy rain. Then there's that rain moving through Atlanta right over College Park and the airport. As we head a little further east, you see those showers moving in, especially towards Athens. That area of rain heading to the east-northeast at about 30 miles an hour. So that rain heading towards Athens and Monroe within the next 30 minutes. Coming up, I'm going to track the rain as we head through the evening and talk about more rain in tomorrow's forecast coming up.
All right, Jennifer, we'll stay close right now at 6, though. We are following breaking news. The attorneys for Ahmaud Arbery's family are confirming they have met with the Department of Justice. Ahmaud Arbery is the black jogger who was chased down, shot and killed by 2 white men in Brunswick, Georgia. His family's attorneys saying the officials with the DOJ are investigating why it took so long to arrest Travis and Gregory McMichael. They say the DOJ is considering both civil and criminal charges against state officials and other conspirators involved in the case. The attorneys saying in a statement they feel satisfied that, quote, the DOJ would do their part to fully investigate all players involved in this murder and that they would hold those responsible accountable. Stay with CBS 46 for continuing coverage both on air and online. Look for a live report tonight at 9 o'clock. Also breaking right now, a search is underway for a missing boater in Carroll County. The sheriff's office telling us emergency crews and a dive team are searching Lake Buckhorn. They're looking for a 38-year-old man who jumped in the water near the spillway and did not come back up. We have a crew on the way to the scene. We'll update you as we confirm new details. Meanwhile, today in Cobb County, Black Hawk helicopters from Georgia's Army National Guard sent aerial thank yous to hospital staff across the state fighting the coronavirus on the front lines. CBS 46 special assignment reporter Sally Sears reports from Marietta.
The National Cemetery in Marietta. Ceremonies here usually remind us of the dead who have fallen protecting America abroad. Today reminds us of the war we're fighting at home. That sound pulled staff out of Grady Hospital in downtown Atlanta a little after 10:30 this morning. They took to the roof of a parking deck to see the Blackhawks fly by. Outside the Grady emergency room door, where so many patients come in to fight the coronavirus, I found the Ransby family. Austin's grandfather fought in the Army.
Abandon villages and like take down the bad guys or something.
The flyover itself didn't last long, but it inspired Austin.
I think that might want to be me. I might want to do that one day.
Not only a recruiting tool, the thank you flyover satisfied the staff returning to the battlefield of their own inside Grady. The flag-waving crowd waiting in Marietta made a little more noise. The flyover itself is critical culture for General Tom Carden, the man leading Georgia's Army Reserve. He says it's part of our culture to remember and to honor, and it's going to take more than a global pandemic to change that. At the Marietta National Cemetery, I'm Sally Sears, CBS 46 News.
Sally, thank you. As many observed the holiday weekend safely, others, they did not. Take a look at this viral video of a massive pool party near the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. Hundreds turned out, and no one looks to be practicing social distancing. Health experts warn staying 6 feet apart is particularly important in the water because swimmers, of course, don't often wear face masks. Well, crowds of people are also out on Lake Lanier this Memorial Day weekend, and we wanted to see what steps they're taking to ensure proper social distancing. CBS 46's Brittany Edney is live at Lake Lanier looking into how coronavirus prevention efforts are impacting party plans.
As far as celebrating safely, we haven't seen a lot of people wearing face masks, and while some groups are keeping their space between others, there are still some very large crowds celebrating here at Lake Lanier. The smell of corn on the grill makes you almost forget this isn't a typical holiday weekend. Picnic tables were pretty packed, but spaced out. Still, families seem to enjoy themselves.
Just trying to have a good time as a family, relax a little bit, enjoy the view, and celebrate this special day.
Out on the lake,
y'all want to throw on a life jacket?
You can go at your own speed.
Just kind of put around a little bit.
An afternoon ride that can pick up at any moment. A bit bumpy at 35 miles per hour, boater Josh Templeton says any time on the water is a win.
The way I look at it, you really can't do much better social distancing than coming out here and going fishing.
And the getting was good.
Caught a lot of striper, a lot of spots.
Out here on the lake, a place where you can really keep a lot of distance between yourself and others, there still aren't a lot of boats.
Yesterday was a lot more crowded than this, so it's not too bad. It's pretty mild.
Things were pretty crowded in the shallow end. Kids in tubes braving the cold water, and kayakers rode by from time to time in pairs. Solo swinging, this guy has the right idea, and everyone enjoying a few hours out of the house.
It's time, to relax a little bit and don't, think about anything about COVID.
Entry fees for the park have been waived for the rest of the summer, so if you'd like to come out here to Lake Lanier and any of the parks, you can do so for free. In Hall County, I'm Brittany Edney, CBS 46 News.
Right now, here's a look at the latest coronavirus case numbers in Georgia. There are now over 43,000 confirmed cases in our state. More than 7,400 people are in the hospital. 1,830 people have died. More than 513,000 tests have been given out statewide. Meanwhile, over the weekend, videos showing large crowds of people gathering during the Memorial Day weekend are taking over social media. Several people weighing in about the dangers that poses as the nation continues to battle coronavirus. As Georgia reopens, some are now worried about those crowds at big Atlanta party spots. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston is live for us tonight on Edgewood, where there was a line to get into one of those party spots. Yasmina.
Alicia, that's right. If you look behind me, you can actually see there's a line to get into one establishment here on Edgewood Avenue. And like you mentioned, we've seen those videos on social media also showing crowds in other establishments. Now, we did talk to one business owner today who says they are doing everything they can to keep everyone safe while staying open. Videos posted on social media show different events and parties across Atlanta with big crowds. We spoke with the owner of Sweet Lounge, who says right now establishments are doing the best they can to keep everyone safe.
Am I doing what the mayor wants? Am I doing what the governor wants? Am I doing what the president wants? Am I doing what the CDC says? And it's difficult.
Terrence Clark says there is no easy answer, but they're checking temperatures, wearing masks and gloves, plus sanitizing the building. As for the videos being posted showing big crowds, Clark says, at least for his establishment, they are social distancing.
I mean, last night, for example, everything was social distance downstairs. We had people gravitated a little bit to our patio area because it was good weather. So some of those posts that came up that looked bad, that was one piece of our 10,000 square foot building where people did gravitate to because it was outdoors and it was nice weather. And we just did our best to get people back to their tables.
Dr. Chirag Patel says he's seen various videos and driven past packed establishments himself. According to the Wellstar Medical Director of Population Health, just because the state is reopening doesn't mean you shouldn't still be social distancing.
Is it outside? Is it going to be an open space? That's number one. Number two, am I going to be able to stay 6 feet apart or a body's length apart?
And Dr. Patel also mentioned that the next 14 to 21 days are going to be very telling for the state of Georgia. Live in Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
Time will tell. Yasmina, thank you. And CBS 46 is leading coverage on the coronavirus, both on air, online. You can get alerts sent to your phone for free with the powerful CBS 46 streaming app. Well, developing today, a female body was found this morning on Preston Lane in Atlanta. Police found the victim in a wooded area. It appears that woman had been there for several days. An autopsy is now being performed to learn the cause of the death. This as the investigation continues. Gwinnett County Police are investigating a homicide that left a 70-year-old man dead. The shooting happened on Brittany Way in Norcross, and the family believes it was done by gang members. CBS 46's Glenn Marshall has more on this ongoing investigation.
The shooting happened Sunday evening just right outside of this home right here and near the driveway. Now, this family is wondering why this deceased man was a target to begin with. A witness told us the family was outside when an alleged gang member approached them, starting an argument. The witness then said the men went back to their car, which was parked 3 doors down, and then shot off multiple bullets, hitting and killing 70-year-old Richard St. John. We spoke to Richard's family. Here's what they had to say.
Loved his family and just working man, went to work every day, 35 years, same company.
But it's hurting me, trust me, it's hurting me because I see my wife cry now. When my little girl asked for him, she called him Papa. So when she goes to ask for Papa, you know, it's going to hurt my heart.
And police still do not have anyone in custody. If you have any resources that could lead to an arrest, Gwinnett County Police are asking you to contact them immediately. Here in Norcross, I'm Glenn Marshall, CBS 46 News.
And we're tracking some areas of rain moving through Atlanta as we speak. And it's feast or famine. Most of you dry, but if you're not, you are getting some heavy rain. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. I want to take you outside. This is overlooking downtown Atlanta. You can see those gray skies. We just had that rain move over the city, and that rain now moving to the north and west. Going to take you to CBS 46 pinpoint radar. You can see most of the rain is south and east of Atlanta, heading towards Athens, away from Eatonton and into the city of Atlanta. I want to show you where some of the heaviest rain is right now, and this is south of Atlanta, right along I-85. So all the way from 285 to almost Hogansville, we have some rain there. Nothing strong, nothing severe, but we are seeing some heavy downpours. Then as we take you to Atlanta, some rain just west of the downtown connector, heading to the west wall of 285. Then we have this batch of rain right over Decatur that is also moving to the northwest. So we are in between systems here. We are dry right now over the connector, but another small batch of rain moving over shortly. Then as we head east of Atlanta, we have some heavy rain south of Madison, even some lightning. That rain with lightning is moving to the northwest at about 30 miles an hour. So Newburgh, you're going to see this rain at around 621, heading towards High Point at around 633, then Covington at 640. So that rain that is heading towards Athens will make its way over Atlanta around 8 p.m. and then it will move out tonight. So about a 30% chance of showers tonight. As that rain moves through, it will cool us off. And I think we need a little bit of a cool off. Right now it's 84 degrees, but we'll drop down to 67. We'll continue to see isolated rain and storms tonight with a 30% chance of showers. Then tomorrow we'll do it all over again. Dry to start, but then a 30% chance of showers and storms in the afternoon as we warm to the upper 70s. So in the morning, cloudy and dry. There's that rain developing in the afternoon. Not a total washout, about a 30% chance of rain. So most of you will be dry for tomorrow, but it will be cooler, a high of 78. That will continue Tuesday and Wednesday. And after that, we're back to the 80s. As far as the rain goes, that's not going anywhere. In fact, we have at least a chance of rain all the way through next weekend.